Yeah. Freres. And okay. Boom. Alright. Do you really think she'll pull through? Do you really think she'll pull through? Bum 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 bum. It's Syria. Oh, it's terrible. Pull through. Do you really think she'll pull through? Oh, that's too big. Damn it. Okay, that's enough. Oh, I don't need that. I don't want that. Control box there. Wait. What the hell is this? Bye bye baby goodbye. New window. Oh, I can look from here, I don't need that. Bye bye baby goodbye. What? Oh, there it is. Anything would happen to her, that I don't want to lose her. Let's click on that, see what happens. Where's the chat room? Oh, there's the chat, top chat. Let's click on that, see what happens. Okay. Where's the chat room? Oh, there's the chat, top out chat. There we go. See what happens. I don't want that anymore. Alright, take two. Take two of the stuff. See what happens. Let's go. Let's go. I think Steve's getting on. Yes, I can. Yes, I can. 5,000. Wrong button, people. Do you really think she'll pull through? God, I'm so dead in this game. Do I have a camera on this game? Or is it? Yeah, I'm so dead in this game. There's no way in hell. No way in hell I could win this. Give me that garbage. I could zoom in on that. Will it obscure anything? Yeah, it will obscure that guy. None of the board. None of the board. Jesus Christ. There. To there. It's not very big at all, is it?
It's two?
Oh yeah, hold on, let me swap the audio. I got my I got you coming out of speakers, and there we go, that should be good. Check it again.
How you doing?
Oh, not bad at all. Good deal. I don't know how long you were waiting for me in the chat box. I was playing another game, and the chat box is behind that window, so... And there's no timestamps. There's no timestamps on that. I'm not sure why they just don't put a timestamp on it, but it's okay. No big deal.
No worries.
So we are
What
on...
scenario were you playing?
No, I was playing a different game. Playing a video game.
Okay, gotcha.
So, but yeah, I was watching. I was also watching.
Phil!
Some other gentleman choosing.
Game.
They were playing. Yeah, Phil's game. Was it?
Yep,
Was
yep,
that?
Phil used to live here in Richmond with me.
Is that Crooks to Calais? Is it the remake of Crooks to Calais or something? All those.
I was gonna take a peek later to see what it looked like.
I think they were all the like 6 bands or 3s or something like that, and destroying the Brits or something like that. I think I remember playing that one like a bazillion years ago. So.
Years ago.
But I'm not sure. I'm not sure. So we are on.
This, but I hope your die rolls are better this time.
I don't think it'll make a difference by this point, to be honest. But hey, it is what it is. I'm happy. At least I got two half squad kills in K's. That usually doesn't happen for me. But
This is your rally phase.
yeah, it looks grim. So we'll start off with the good guy up in K1. We'll rally him. Probably roll a 12. Where's
Fourth.
Yeah, where's the rally? Come on, boom. Hey, there's a 4. There you go. You called it. So, so that's a good deal. He'll break pretty soon though, but we'll see what happens. And everything else is either broken or good to go. Oh yeah, he's just DM'd.
Possess the gun.
All right.
Dangerous.
Oh, this is interesting. Trying to figure out what to do with that 238 over there. Trying to figure out what he could be used for. So, bazooka interface, and that guy over there. I think we'll, you get the 9-1 there, 3, 6, 9, 10.5, 8 plus 2. I think we'll take our obligatory 8 plus or 12 plus 2 and 12 plus 3 shots back at R5 and S3. So yep. S5. S5 will get the 12 plus 2, and this thing is just not wide enough. There's a 10 on the 12, so
That's the pin check.
That's pin checked up still.
Boy.
That'll help with the bazooka. So.
Yeah, it does. He is super pinned.
God, that would have been great if he would have been a little bit more than that.
The other shot.
Yeah, so let me crank this up a little bit. Right there. There we go. So, pin's better than nothing. And so what we'll do... Holy smokes, it's a lot of guys. We'll fire 12 plus 2, 12 plus 3 on his buddies in R5. What do we need? Do we need like a 6 on that? We just need a 6, don't we? Just 6 for morale check so you can pass that. Yeah, okay.
Yep, 6 is a magic number.
And 9, good lord. You know, nines in woods aren't that bad. My 9s in woods are successful with 12 charts, but in towns, just... So, okay, those guys are done. And we'll take our, let me see. We'll fire at Jones. We'll do, we'll fire, oh, come on, there we go. Both mediums on Jones. Actually, is that guy? Yeah. I don't think, no, actually, they have to go on P2.
Mr. Demo.
Yeah, because I think Jones doesn't have LOS to Q1. I think we
You're right. We already established.
Yeah, I'd like to fire on Jones, but if you had LOS, the guy in the open would be gone by now.
Right.
So, all right, so we'll go A plus 3 there. We'll see what happens.
There we go. 9.
9. Fantastic.
There's another pin check. All right. He says he's fine.
Okay,
let's use that demo charge.
Yeah, that's fine. That's all my prep fire. Movement. Let's see. Oh, where's the Discord? There it is. I need to move this 238 back around the back side to do some. Taking the 50 is not going to do anything. I really don't think it'll do anything. It's a captured weapon penalty use, just like he's doing it. And I think I have to take that shot to go over here. He's got a lot of guys there, just to take some pressure off of him up there. I'll see what happens. Okay, alright, we'll go, we'll start with the unit and go out. Just use K1. We'll just go 1 here.
I was hoping you weren't going to do that, but you're a crafty individual. Unfortunately, Mr. AT Gun gonna have to take the shot.
Okay.
A squad, not with the gun.
Yeah.
That would be a whopping 2 flats, I believe.
Sounds good to me.
It's not gonna impress the ladies, but it's what we got. 2 flat.
Oh, it will. When they see it, it will. There you go. That's a morale check. And here comes him up in. Nope, how about a break?
Oh, even right back to your building, mister.
He's done. Okay. Alright, he wasn't going to do much anyway. He was just going to be a thorn. Oh, my goodness. We'll just assault and move there. And that's it. That's it for the good guys. Defensive fire
Alright.
phase.
Well, he's not doing anything. Alright, so let's see. Mr. Pinboy and him. Fire, let's see, halves. This is going to be 8 plus 3. Alright, so Pinboy and this 747. 9 on them. At a magnificent 8 plus 3.
Excuse me. Mm-hmm.
Wow, that's where I wanted that roll. It's a 1 MC.
Oh my goodness. Alright, we got 2 morale checks. Boom, boom. Pin and break.
1 pinned and broken.
Oh, DM's right up there. I'm looking for pin.
Him.
Well, maybe my 8 plus 3 will break you instead of my 12 plus 3.
Yeah. I'm squared away. Then.
Honestly, it's only
this squad has to.
that's only one worse chart. So that's only one modifier off. All right, Smithy.
Is gonna fire them at
Excuse me.
Let's see. They're gonna be halves, so it's gonna be an 8 plus 2. Mr. Uhl.
Oh.
2. A 9 on the 8 is a pin check.
1 pin. Bottom dude.
Alright, then Jones will also fire at him. Oh, why? I'm defensive fire. I'm sorry. I keep.
No, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm not gonna be. I can't do anything later anyway. So.
Jones will bang away at him at a 6 plus 2.
All right.
All right, that was well done, guys. And then finally, he will take a 6 flat shot at him.
All right.
That's coward, so it's a 6 on the 4, so it's a morale check.
He's pinned. Well, at least it's consistent pin. It's a pin turn, I guess.
That doesn't help me any.
Yeah.
That's
all right.
it for me.
No advance. We're out phase.
If you don't want to.
It's only be a +1, make it a 5. Yeah, we have to make it 5. We'll go up here. I have to, that's our only choice. Well, technically we can go across the road.
Yeah. We
can go over to U4, but the bigger the fire charge, I can do anything. Okay, cool. Looks good. Pins are gone. Oh, I'm sorry, advance phase. I'm sorry, this guy's got a route. He'll route over here. And then close combat, nothing. Rally phase, bad guy turn 4. Oh, bad guy turn 5.
5. Alright, so
Bad guy turn 5.
Pins come off. Rallies. My rally, he's gonna try to self-rally.
Yep.
He says, no, you can't make me.
He's tired. He's tired. He's looking for the smoke canisters.
Yeah, aren't we all?
Yep.
I knew we left him around here somewhere.
Looking for the smoke canisters. They're probably getting high back there, just firing up those bongs or something. It's just a big smoke sack.
Yeah.
There we go. Let me see where.
Pretty hard hitting R3 unless somebody lays some smoke here. I'm just saying.
Where? What? I don't have any smoke counters. How can there might be any smoke counters on my? That's ridiculous. Oh, there's. Duh. There we go. He's blazing it. He found him.
Yeah, we're just gonna sit this one out. Your rallies, buddy.
Oh, I just have the one. I think it's a 5.
Yeah.
Hey, there we go. Don't need them on the rallies. Don't need them on the rallies.
Fire then. Alright, we are going our only prep fire. That only leaves him. Fire. For the gun. I think that might be the only prep fire.
Alright. Excuse me.
No, do I just want to, like, to your point, do I just want to wait until turn 6 and make the rush?
It's up to you. you have,
the
I mean,
burden of command.
It's you got. I mean, you've taken almost no casualties, so you've. If you break them now, you can rally them. If you wait till the end turn, if you think I can get in a better position, if I think my shot might be worth a shit, then I don't know.
Someday you're gonna run something under a 7 for a shot. I'm just saying, it's gonna happen.
I just want to warn you. I was playing S6 with Peter, and he jumped me in close combat in 3 separate hexes. One he should have lost, one was even, he should have tied, and the other one he should have lost as well because he's counter-exhausted. I had a -1 leader. I lost 2 of the 3, no casualties, and the other one was in melee, which I needed to move that guy back to my defensible position. And I lost my 9-2 leader and a 468 to a half squad. And I'm not sure how that happened, but Snake Eyes kind of goes a long way and that sort of thing. But I did come back and barely win that one. But I don't know how. I should have lost it by all chance. So I'm due for some 2s and 3s, like about 4 rolls in a row.
I do not disagree. Your rolls have been horrible, but my smoke rolls have been equally.
Yeah. Let's see. I want to see 4 smokes all around the victory hex right now. Right now, just boom, just throw it all out there.
All right. Well, let's first see what Stupid Gun can do. It's gonna change his Vertex 1. Bang away at those guys.
Okay.
With a vanishingly small 2-hit number.
Yeah, I'll almost let you roll that a 1 die for the hit on that and still will miss. But you might get the fire again.
Really getting rates, yeah. It's a 1 or 2 for rate, so.
Yeah.
All right, 2 hits. Not to know.
Oh, and that'll break it.
I don't think so. It's only down by 1, right? If it's captured use.
Captured use is captured use, non-qualified down by 4.
4?
Down by 4.
Damn.
I thought you'd break it.
A lot more entertaining than you ass clowns. Alright, well.
Maybe they stuck a smoke canister in the chamber and fired it. I don't know. Somebody's got the smoke somewhere. I mean, somebody's got to have it. I think it's the bazooka guy. The bazooka guy's got to have it. Oh my goodness.
No,
yeah,
this real stuck now. So we're just gonna zip ahead. It's a 12 flat. Oh, that's gonna. All. That guy, just saying. Official Lamb next turn, for sure. And 1, 2, 3. Been useful. If I don't, though, and you get a whole shit ton of guys there. All right, we're not doing any more prep fire. I guess we're gonna have to do this the hard way. Movement phase. Let's see if this turn. They're going to try to smoke S4. Ooh. Would they be? No, they would not. But that would be 1, 2, and they could assault move there. Yeah. He will declare an assault move, smoke.
Yes, sir. S4.
Or.
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, I know, right? That's literally like 7 in a row now.
He needs a leader to slap him in the face over there. That guy's rolled 6 like 3 times, I think. I'm pretty.
Is 3 times.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that little group of dudes rolled 6s. They don't have anything to do with that.
All right. Well, I mean, our strategy will just be made for us if we don't put some.
Exactly right. It'll just be autopilot. Hell, we'll switch sides and we'll just go through the motions at that point.
All right, R5 is gonna do the same.
All right. Well, you don't want him to do the same. You want him to attempt the same.
Yes, you're absolutely right. He says.
Oh. Yeah, yeah, those guys. I don't. Who's the only one that plays smoke? Is it Jones? Jones's boys. Start with Jones. Start with Jones. Don't screw around with these other losers. Start with Jones.
They are losers.
Yeah.
Although he's not going to solve me. That would be. Wait. All right. Yeah. Jones will try. He will try Q2. Him is moved.
Jones or the DC?
We'll start with the DC and Q2.
Okay, gotcha. That's pretty crazy.
Amazing.
You only really need one smoke, to be honest.
We get 0 smoke.
Yeah. Okay, Jones will show him how to do it.
So we'll now try. Jones does, but I forgot to clear the assault move, so there you go.
Yeah, what hex were we throwing in it? Q3? Okay.
The squad. We just can get murderated. +1, I don't even have a leader.
Well, if your intent was to do assault move, I have no problem in having assault moving. I have no issue with that.
Thank you very much for the offer.
I mean, that's what everyone else was doing, so for him not to do any different would be... Now, Smith, if he, you know, I wouldn't assume that he would be assault moving anywhere, so...
So let's see.
But it's up to you. Your choice.
Yep. They're 1, 2... Done. Our P5 guys.
Yep.
One of the guys without the demo charge is going to attempt to put smoke down by himself.
What hex?
Oh, there you go. He's marked as moved. Let me put him at the bottom. All right. Then the next guy.
What's your destination hex? What's your target hex?
Oh, sorry, P4.
Okay.
He will try as well. Moved. That's fine.
Now, question: are they moving as a stack?
These two are individual.
Okay, gotcha.
So there's only one squad left and Mystery Smith himself.
Gotcha. So we got smoke and P4.
We're going to make the desperate run. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. The only squad left here is actually the demo squad.
And Smithy, right?
And Smithy, yes. So. And so let's see. Your range here is 4. It's 1, 2, 3, 4. This is foolhardy or.
Oh, I see.
It's going to be in the open.
To look at that chart, let's see what we're looking at. Since my 12s don't give me shit.
Do you want to declare CX or just want to? This is very weighty. So let me. Okay. That would be a 6 pull flat. Because let's see, +2. And this 2. Yep, it would be a 6 flat, which is not too shabby at all. Out of the war. Chance. Well, this is a.
Excuse me.
Odd if we can get him up there, that would be helpful. Leaving a demo charge.
Very interesting.
To go into the smoke.
All right. Is he counter exhausting?
Thank you for asking.
Do you really think you'll pull through? Hmm. Okay, he can do there. He's got to deal with this up here. Smithy hasn't moved, I don't think. I can mark him unmoved.
He's not moved.
So I'm sorry, are you counter exhausting the demo guy? I didn't hear your response.
I'm sorry, no, he's not.
Okay. So he's just gonna go to Jones's Hex, huh?
Depends what you do.
Okay. Interesting. Breaking him will achieve what? Probably nothing. Probably nothing. If one of these guys over in the R5, S5 arrow is broken, that would be an easy decision. He's moved 2 there, so that's going to be, that would be a 3, 4, 6 even. So I would need to roll a 7, which is the same, which is actually a bit better than my 12. No. You're fine. Keep moving.
He's going to indeed go join Mr. Jones. You guys, just you guys. Oh, come on, dude. This isn't that hard. There we go. And Smith is going to... useful, although... maneuver there to direct fire. That's it.
Oh, so Smith's not moving? Okay.
Your defensive fire.
Defensive fire. Good guys. Let's see.
Smoke, smoke.
Well, Vert's has got... Yeah. Okay, now I should move the 238 to the left-hand side. That makes a huge difference. Huge difference. That'll be a 6. That'll be that's 6 plus 2, 6 plus 3. Not good shots. Not good shots. But the 12s aren't doing anything for us. And at this point, it doesn't matter if I break those guys in the front anyway. That's going to be rough. We have to take a long shot. That's all there is to it. So... let's take our 8 plus 3 first. We need to take 8 plus 3 first. This will be final fired.
Bazooka boy.
No, we're going to R5. We need to take that 8 plus 3 shot right there. 6, 9 on the 6 is a miss.
Just missed.
Alright, that's fine. Almost got it. Almost got something on there. And then... that'll be a 6 chart.
Ethan's taking us to dinner. Are you going?
Yeah, in just a minute. We're probably gonna be done with this. He's got a half a turn left.
Like, seriously, how long?
25 minutes.
Okay, we'll bring you food.
Okay. Alright. Where you go?
That Greek place in Hanford.
Oh. Alright.
It closes at 8.
Okay. Yeah, 6 right now. Alright.
I would prefer that you go, but...
I know, I would prefer to wait, but that's fine.
Well, it closes at 8.
Right.
So...
I have a giant salad if in case you don't want to have to bring just hummus. Hummus would be fine. And whatever leftovers you have. So I don't see any point. I mean, Jones is there. We have one more movement phase. Oh, that's such a long shot, though. That's the problem. Such a long shot. Alright, we're going to try and get rid of one of the demo charges, I guess. I just guess we're just going to be the same old cookie cutter. Same old cookie cutter stuff.
4 plus 3?
Yeah. You know, we're going to take, wait, hold on. 2, 1, 2. I don't remember if that was blocked or not. You know, I don't remember, so I'm gonna take the shot anyway. We're gonna do Ool stack, and because it won't matter if I can't get it anyway, and Q1. I don't remember, I think it was blocked before, but you know, that's what happens when you do multiple sessions. So we're gonna fire on P5, and I don't think Q1 is an LOS.
Shortly.
Yeah, that clips the building just barely. Okay, that's alright, that's fine. Yeah, 4+3 is not gonna do anything to anybody anyway. But Ool's gonna fire at the guy. It's gonna be 6 chart, 6+3, long shot. And 9 on the 6 is nothing. At least we're rolling less than a 9. I'll take that a little bit. And the yeah, Verts will do the same target. Verts will fire at the same location. That'll be a 3 6. Wait, 5? No, it'll be an 8. 8 chart. What? Is that an 8+2?
Or it's yep, it's an 8+2.
Oh yeah, that's an easy shot. 8+2 at Smith.
Go, finally! Boy, you deserve that.
And a rate of fire.
And rate of fire.
Like it matters.
He is fine, so it's a regular morale check for the homies. A regular morale check, so one pins and the other is sad.
Yeah.
So you are pinned and you are broke. Is very disappointed in you.
And so we'll
You kept right with the LMG.
yeah, we'll fire the same location. 2+2. Keep firing. Keep firing. No effect. Okay, that was at least I got something on that. That guy's yeah. The pin makes a difference actually in your face. So, and what is it? 2+3. Is that anything? Is that worth anything? 2+3. You need to roll a 3. Yeah. S8 will fire on the bazooka boy.
Oh.
Just so possibly get that pin going. No, alright, no pin. And that's all she wrote for the good guys.
Advancing fire phase. Jones in the D. Do I want to combine? And each of those is 3.5, 4.5, 5, 10. There'll be an 8+2. 4 even. Is going to do something. And a 4 even or a 12+2. Jones will fire Ool, 8+2.
Mm-hmm.
An 8 on the 8 is a morale check.
2 break.
Done, guys.
Oh, not prep.
The first one was the leader. Training guy takes a pin check.
Delete. All right.
Does the remaining guy not take a pin check?
No, his morale is as good, if not better, than the leader.
Yep. Okay. Then demo charge guy is gonna fire there at 4 even.
Okay. Ouch.
Oh, 2 MC.
That guy's pinned. Where's the pin there? I need to move my pin counter. I've got on a little wrong column.
And can Smith see him? Let's get rid of the train. Absolutely not. So there you go. So Smith is somewhat curtailed now. That's not worth shooting. That would be a have twice.
Ouch.
No, that's a no. All right. Fire at him at a 4+3. Three. That is junk. Then bazooka by will fire at Wirtz. Fire the bazooka.
Oof.
I can only assume firing at the advancing phase is
Yeah, +2.
let's see, what's our current number? Oh, and then it's another -2 for the building.
Yeah, you need snake eyes to hit.
Wouldn't it be a 4?
+2 advanced fire phase. Oh yeah, just the advanced fire phase. Then +3 so 5. So yeah, it looks like a 3. Is that right?
The building.
Yeah, and then you're +2 for desperation. So you're +7.
All right. The bazooka is just so worthless. All right. So we're going to just fire a 4+3. That's nothing.
Okay.
That. So route phase. Oh, I forgot. So my guy doesn't have to route, so
right.
He shouldn't.
Oh, interesting. Yes, I'm going to route mine. 1, 2, 3.
Yep.
Hopefully we get something going there, but I doubt it.
I said I was not doing mine, so now the tricky advance phase. Prep fires, movement. I'm going to abandon the gun. I don't think we're going to be repairing it. Advance to N1. So my thought is, do I want to just send everybody into the open now? It's too, well, of course he can't advance anywhere, so.
It's an interesting choice. I mean, it's a completely viable option.
A little more viable had you not shot up Mr. Smith and Co.
Yeah, he was. I think he was the critical target that turn, and I should have been firing on him earlier. To be honest with you,
I totally agree, but that was a good call. There, so once you unpin, it's a 4 flat and a 4, probably an 8 flat. An 8 flat's not too shabby. And everybody open. Finally, you're gonna get your mojo on.
Nice, nice. Hummus, hell yeah, hummus. Hi guys, this is Vassal. This is Vassal and Discord. How is the volume going here? Can you guys hear us clearly? Too loud? Am I too loud? Is he too loud? Sorry, I didn't see your guys' post earlier. I've been getting my ass kicked the whole game, so I just needed to choose a different target. I've been firing as guys in S4, S5, and R5 the whole time. And haven't gotten shit.
Into that. It is over to you, buddy.
So, okay, so we got rally phase for the good guys. If we rally this guy, I think we will be in better shape than, well, obviously better shape. We'll just be in better shape. So let's rally the Ool. He's been holding up the North Fort here the whole time. It's either roll me a 2, roll me a 12, baby. 6 isn't going to cut it. So, but I do have a self-rally and the guy beneath him. Well, that's a pretty good roll. A 4 will not cut it. That's very close. That's too bad. If it was reversed, that'd be fun. But that was, I get a shot in your turn, so that's, he has another point. He has another turn.
4 for the leader?
Yeah, I needed a 4 for the leader. But,
4 for the leader, or were those reversed?
No, the leader always rolls first. You just gotta roll first.
Missed by 1 in both cases.
It missed by 1 in both cases. But that's okay. I'm breaking him up there and allowed me to move him down there for kind of for free, to be honest with you. So if you rallied, that would have been quite a thing. That would have been quite a thing. No pin here. You have a rally in P5, I believe.
Yep. I'm gonna get rid of our pins, and I need something vanishingly small. -2 plus 4, 6, 7, 8. He rallies.
Yep. Big morale.
Wow.
Okay, he's gonna get shot again. So just keep him flipped over. That's where he's gonna be. Where he's gonna be in a minute. He's gonna be right there. Actually, just replace him with a half squad because I know you're gonna roll a 12. You damn dirty bastards. Let's see. Yeah, that's interesting where I am. It's you. Boom, boom, boom. I can do that. I see that at this point, breaking him. Yeah, that could be a possibility. All right, so we're good to go. We're good to go. Good guy, prep Fireface.
All right.
All right. I could do the boring thing and run Verts back around and get back into R2 and possibly R3, but that would be the boring thing. I don't like to do boring things. I like to do interesting things. I have to move somebody into R3. That's going to take... Shit, there's 20 firepower there, but if you fire, you can't move him. If you fire them, you can't move them. So, I don't have a problem taking a 20 chart with 8 morale in R3. I don't think that would be an issue. Because you're just going to advance anyway. You just assault move anyway. You're not going to move anywhere. All going to be assault moves.
That is all, because God knows we can't smoke.
Yeah, you can't rely on the smoke because you haven't gotten that the entire game. I mean, you just haven't. And even with the 3 exponent, yeah, Discord's really good hobbyist. If you hold on one sec, hobbyist. This game was almost like this is all my only turn. So but we're gonna go back on Smithy, baby. Verts is the man. I think he bore sighted that hex about 16 days ago, and let's get the LMG firing.
8+2.
I don't want to be the bullshit run into the building and throw 30 guys into the building with a stacked defense. That's not my style. So we'll go at 8+2. I'll take it. Okay, an 8 on the 8. I'll take a morale check. I'll take a morale check. I got ready to fire last time, but I'll take a morale check.
Fair enough. All right, Smith. We need to be strong one more time, buddy. Woo!
That's
so
right.
Sorry, the -1 on the 2 homies.
Couple 8s.
He's
4
fine. They're
and a
both
5.
fine.
All
Go,
right.
Smith.
I think you would have lost the game if I broke them.
It would have made it very sad.
I think you would have lost the game on that one. But good deal. Hey, at least he got morale checks. That's the only time he's gotten anything out of that guy. So I'm happy for that. That pleases me at the end of the game.
You brought him down. You started with 10s and 9s and 8s, and now you're
the only thing I need is for you to roll dice. If you don't roll dice, nothing happens to you. I don't care if it's a morale check. I don't care if it's a pin check. Well, pin checks don't do anything unless you're moving. But if they're morale checks, no morale checks. I don't care the 1 morale checks, 2 morale checks, or whatever. That's garbage. I want the no morale checks. You win the games on no morale checks. And so my although you can blast him, I need to fire the I think I need to fire the yeah, it doesn't matter. I need to fire the 8+3, I believe. I need to get a lucky shot. No, there's no LOS there. We have to fire R5. 8+3 and R5.
Oh, okay. Good call.
That's a nothing. And don't want to lose her. Okay, these guys, I think they have to dip. The 5.4's got to dip at least. Although the medium's better. Alright, we're going to do this. That's it for prep fire. Movement phase. Let's go. Let's do this first to see what happens. We're going to go 2 into R7.
Let's see.
He's sitting in a castle, hobbyist. That little bastard's hiding in the back. See that coward in the back? He's a coward. So yeah, he's 2 there.
Got that. Yep, you're good.
And R6 for 4.
Make me do something.
We're gonna find your smoke canisters and use them against you.
He probably will. 12 plus 2 shot.
Damn, those 2 half squats in the beginning. I just,
Alright, 12 plus 2. Don't embarrass yourselves. That's all I'm saying. 2. Thing.
Yeah. Hey, they didn't cower. They didn't cower, so they didn't embarrass themselves.
Alright, he will take his final fire shots because he spent 2 movement points.
Yes, sir.
It'll be a sad little 6 plus 2.
That'll do it.
That's better. 5 on 6.
That'll do it. So that crushes it for him. Not that we had a chance in close combat, but that destroys that movement. But it does give him slight options. Not there though. Okay, cool. All right. Next unit will go medium machine gun. Will go. Good God. That's a 20 chart. What's a 20 chart look like? Holy shit. 20 chart is an 11, so that's a result. 20 chart will yield a result regardless. Oh, Jones can't see him right there, to be honest with you, right?
He cannot.
Jonesy cannot see him. So, he's gonna chill out. I think he's gonna chill out. He's not gonna move. The 548 will indeed move to S2 though.
Alright.
And then that's it for my good. That's it for the good guys.
Right. So my defensive fire, hang away at the MMG at 2.
Take.
Then
Good deal.
he will fire a 6 flats.
Yep.
This is a morale check. Like a champ.
Doesn't help pass morale checks. I need to I'm blasting you. That snake eyes on the 8 chart down there, that would have been sweet on Smithy.
Jones can see anybody but this pin guy, which is super awkward. So he might as well bang it away at him. 12 plus 2.
Right. Beat up on the little guy, huh? Beat up on the little guy. He's just bringing your smoke canisters to you.
We're just not feeling it today. Alright, so you have to fire there. Yes. That has to happen. Alright. Are gonna fire at them again?
Which ones?
These 2.
R5's already fired. R5's done.
Oh, right. Where did the... I'm sorry, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know where it went. It just disappeared. I didn't even notice it until right then. It's like, wait a minute. Oh. Alright, so you got...
fired. We will... So this is defensive fire phase, so the bazooka... Why not? Oh, I can actually fire him separately. Fire the bazooka at him, and I'm going to fire my shot at him.
Right.
It's something vanishingly small, and I will be using the 2, so it's 5, I need a 3. With the back blast and...
Alright, for the to hit, so yeah, so you need a 3 to hit. Alright.
So close. Didn't break it though.
Well.
The shot is a 6 plus 3, and that'll re-DM your guys.
Right.
Alright, but that is a big fat nothing.
No worries.
Smith, see anybody at all? You can totally not see them. You can't see him, I don't think. We've checked this before.
Yeah, right? We know the 3 hexes that can't see each other. But no one else can break one another. The MMG's been sitting in that road for like 3 turns. From the beginning of the game, he's been just sitting in the open. Stub. Getting a hot coffee on that. Alright. Smith? Oh, is this his first shot? Okay, gotcha.
At the pin guys. I literally don't think I can see anybody else.
Yeah.
Which is super sad. 12 plus 2. 7 on the 12.
It's broken.
1 MC. Alright, that'll... That.
Interesting. Yeah, this is extremely doable. Extremely winnable on my side if I'd been a little smarter.
That was my defensive fire, buddy, so it's over to you.
Advanced fire, let's go the medium. It doesn't matter, it's gonna pin. No fire. Route phase. We're gonna route there. It just doesn't matter. But that might. And then let's see. Let's see. He's just gonna fire there because he can do nothing anyway. Need to cover that. Wow, you could just win by throwing down smoke. I mean, honestly, just straight up win.
Although we all know that is the one thing I've been completely unable to do this game when it matters.
Oh, sorry, this guy's got a route. We're just gonna route him back 1. Doesn't matter. You just have too many units. I can't fire in that many locations. I simply can't fire at many locations. Medium machine gun will advance into Q2. S3 will advance here, dropping the LMG. S2 will advance there. Those guys aren't going to do anything. Alright. Since those are guys, good lord. Alright, we're going to do this. Since those guys aren't going to do anything, I think we need to give them something to do. I really think we need to give them something to do. I can go. Hold on. Let me see that. I gotta look at that building. Damn that LOS. That stupid building. It's sticking up a little bit too far. A little bit too far. Fire. Smoke will be +2s. I don't like the smoke. Got that going. I really want to move out in a T4, to be honest with you. I really want to move into T4.
What does that get you?
That gets me options.
Get 04. And you still wouldn't be able to see.
Yeah, that 238. If that 2-3 were alive. Well, I can't move anyway, so it doesn't matter. I just need to hold that a hex. Being back there, being a T4 makes.
I see for an 04 you'd be in range though.
Yeah, T4 would be in range to a little bit closer to possible movements. The guys at the bottom aren't going to move. R5 and S5, I don't anticipate them moving anywhere.
I actually have to physically occupy, right? So the guy in R5 can't go anywhere.
Correct. Yeah, so one of those guys can't move, and so he's just going to drop smoke. That's his only option. S5 is probably going to drop smoke anyway, because they don't have to be part of the win condition. And so, you know, in that case, I'm just going to drag the LNG there if you let me have that. Because those guys are going to move anyway. So the only people I have to worry about are the 4 over there. And if I have to worry about the 4 over there, I need to be closer to make you spend more movement factors. But I don't think it'll make a difference. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. It just advanced in there. It won't make a difference. It just won't make a difference. So yeah. Yeah, we're going to advance into U5.
U5?
U5, and that's it for the good guys. Oops. Bad guy turn 6.
Okay.
Bad guy turn 6.
Rather important self-rally. Come on, you ass clown in 05. Join the fight.
Yeah, it's easy.
He rejoins the fight. Somebody in Smith's thing to go do things. Alright, here's your very important roll.
Alright, I got a 4 up there. I just got a 4. Where's it really? Nope. It's okay. That's alright. But we'll put him there. That might give us options.
Oh, it's prep fire. You can't fathom why you move to U4 as opposed to T4 or U5. Shot. Nope. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's still a 4. Oh. I'm sure I'll figure it out.
I'll tell you why in about a half a turn.
Fair enough. So your stand. What's the matter?
Nothing. It's just funny. You gotta do crazy shit in this game to just for stuff to happen. Yeah, Sean, that's pretty funny. I appreciate it. Your prayers have been answered.
There.
Unfortunately, we come to ass kicking, so if you'd like to see an ass kicking, this is one of them. Yeah, just looking at the map. Yeah, it's a possibility. That is a possibility. Oh, you're no angel, Sean. I know that.
Okay, I see. Well, let's see. I think we can afford to worry there, so it's really, that's the important hex. So I'm not sure there's going to be any prep fire.
Okay, that's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear.
Is the MMG.
We continue to get 3.5. I think we streamed it the other day. I think I streamed it the other day. Look on YouTube. It's probably up on YouTube. I'm not sure. I'm really not sure. I do have a log file in here.
Demo charge.
If you're interested in the log file, I'd send that to you or post it. But I think I streamed it.
All I need. Oh, that's right.
On Twitch. I think I streamed on Twitch. So I'll try to get that connection if you want to see the beginning of the game, Sean. Yeah, the VC description is pretty ass weak, but we're going to go with that one corn being the only one you need.
Actually, physically have to have a guy in each building.
Yeah.
Okay. I seems it easier the only, and God help me if I'm wrong.
It should be coming out quickly, Greg. So save money. No $70 SKs. If you need an SK1, I got them on the shelf. I'll send them to you for. If you need one in a week, I get someone to you. I'll just sell it to you for whatever the cost is. I got like 3 in shrink. So, but if you need one like this by next week, I can send it to you.
2 prep fires. The bazooka boys.
Yep.
And then Mr. Demo Charge is going to fire.
All right. All right. Okay.
Demo Charge will take us 12 even at the MMG.
Yep. 8 morale, boys. 8 morale.
This is where.
8 morale. Oh shit! That's not gonna work. That's not gonna make a difference.
3 MC.
That's a 3 MC. Yeah.
Good job, demo guys. Boy.
Okay. Okay.
The bazooka at Wirtz.
What's that? Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. Bazooka boy.
Bazooka at Wirtz.
Are you gonna? You want to fire the bazooka?
It works.
Yeah, he's not in applicable terrain. He has to be in like hard terrain.
That's right, you're in the open now.
Yeah, so essentially he's immune to bazooka.
Just fire. Ooh.
He's not immune to your infantry fire table, but he's immune to the bazooka, which you're not going to hit him with the bazooka. Well, you haven't hit him with that, but at this point you could. No.
Someday.
Yeah, bazookas are good. I gotta say, I've gotten some good hits on a bazooka. It makes people have a bad day. You know, Panzerfaust's the same thing.
Yeah, the 3 to hit's a real killer. Though.
They might be in stock. Some guys might have them in stock somewhere, Sean. Check some of the local guys like Ritter Krieg and Gamers Armory. Cool stuff, maybe. I don't know. NWS. He might have some stuff online. Just check around.
Right.
There might be some stuff.
We are gonna fire. We're gonna flip it around. We'll fire the stupid bazooka at the LMG, and we'll fire the guy at Wirtz.
Okay.
This is the standard 3. And he will fire 6 flat at Wirtz.
Yep. Here's your snake eyes. Here's your snake eyes. Oh, god damn. Oh. Alright, here we go. We need a 7. Need a 7. Oh, no. Now we need some 6s. 6, 6. There we go. Alright, screw Wirtz.
Oh my god.
Screw Wirtz. We don't need you anymore. Well, we need it as -1, but we don't need the so. Alright.
Alright, that was it.
But again,
now it's the hard part.
Alright. Alright, I just want to... Anyway, go ahead. I'll just, I won't say anything. I was going to make a comment, but I won't say it until after the game.
Fair enough. Alright, so let's see. It's the end of my phase. We have to have somebody in all of these. So you're going to go there. Smith. Alright, so your only goal in life. To think how we're gonna Really, we're looking who's going to die first. A 16 minus 1.
Nah, that's not gonna happen. Nothing's gonna. My 12 charts haven't scrapped. My 8 charts are gonna hurt you, and a 2 plus 3 might hurt you, but my 16's not gonna happen. I'm gonna roll 10. I roll 10s on 16 charts all the time.
All right, so 337 because we can always advance there.
Hydrate, boys. Drink water.
Naked,
Drink whatever. Hydrate. Good stuff.
337. He feels this is his chance at glory.
Glory this. Glory this. All right.
We're gonna go 1. There.
All right. He's happy.
All right.
Yep. Oh, that's funny. That's funny.
All right. The guy without the demo charge, he's gonna salt move to where the 337 is. Let's see. Well, I might as well declare a assault move smoke, just in the vanishingly small chance.
Oh, so you're gonna assault move and toss a smoke into Q4. Is that correct?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. No, as always.
No smoke.
No smoke. He doesn't do it the hard way. He'll assault move with the 337.
All right. My God, I wish I had that medium. Let's see. Okay, all those guys are gonna move there. So what we will do?
It's the one guy moved. The one.
Yeah, but all your other guys are gonna follow because they don't get shot by the boys down in U5. So no problemo.
There's no problemo. Keep moving.
I'm gonna blast the shit out of him with 16 firepower. 16. This guy's gonna fire. He has since there are no other targets. He's got to take it all. He's got to take it all. So that'll be a 16 with assault move by -1. Let me see. What can we pray for?
3 would be great.
A 3. 3. Yeah.
16 -1, dude. Seriously. Actually, a 5.
An 8. So it's a 7 on the 16. 2 morale check.
All right, buddy.
Better than nothing.
Paratroopers. Oh, whew. A 13. Annie. Might have even ELR'd, but for the purposes of this,
yeah, they're broken. Yeah, they're broken.
And give yourself a nice first fire marker.
Yep. 8 fat residual.
Alright, now those guys. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Heyo, Dave. How's it going?
Just retreat to there. I'm gonna be super embarrassing.
Discord is just a audio service, and you could set up rooms. I'll invite you guys to my Discord server. Hold on, and you could take a look at it in just a second. Well, you can go to ASL Discord line, but stick around. We'll check it out. We'll check it out.
R4.
R5. All right.
Yeah. He will also declare an assault move.
Okay. No worries.
Smoke. Wow, good for you.
You got it. That's the one that's gonna win the game. That's the one that's gonna win the game.
Because I declared an assault move, he can't actually move in there, which is super ironic. But
well, you can't. You're not. Yeah, okay. Yeah, your half squad could just occupy a spot. No, that's okay.
But he is done.
Yep.
Then move there. So Sergeant Smith. Let's send one of the 747s. He's gonna go on.
Okay.
Going to go into smoke for 2-3.
Okay, hold on just a second. I hate firing the 12 chart because I haven't done anything with 12 chart. But Wow, you have, how many units do you have left? 2 other units to move.
2 squads. 2 squads and 2 leaders.
2 squads and 2 leaders. Yeah, okay, okay, yeah, okay. Alright, yeah. We'll fire the bad boy in the back. Our S3, the stalwart defender, has been there the entire game, unaffected by the cowering American shots. And we're going to flip this bad boy over to subsequent first fire. And that will be a 12 up 1? Am I right?
12 up, 2, yep. 12
Okay.
plus 1.
Okay, they cower. That's so fine.
So
I have no
7
problem
on
with them
the
cowering. Because no one else is moving over the... That's a... Oh, actually, it hurts a little bit. So 12 will be 8 and 4 residual.
Alright, 1 MC. Come on, stupid Freres. Come on. They're disappointing me. This is gonna be a little dicey. So we're gonna have to take a 4 resid there. He could final fire there. Puts declare that. If we do, we have a leader, so that's not fine. Saying if this comes down to my 337 surviving an ambush.
It will. It will. We're gonna put them on top. We're gonna put them on top of the bodies. We're gonna put them on top of the bodies, and that's.
If I declare a smoke assault move with Jones, because he has 6 movement, could he put smoke down and then try to move into it?
Yeah, why not?
Oh, all right. He's gonna declare assault move smoke into Q4.
Yeah, Sean. Last American turn.
Nope. So he is just gonna assault move in.
Oh my God. Oh, you've been smoking since turn 1, and you've gotten 4 smokes the whole game.
I think it is 4. Yeah.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, we got a final protective fire. We got to blast him. Which
8 minus 1.
You know, oh no, hold on. We're gonna actually fire from the guys on the right side first. Because if he breaks, then you just advance movement. That doesn't give you a close combat opportunity. So we'll fire 12. 12 plus 1 for the bad boys on the right hand side.
Moved.
2, 3, 4. 12 plus 1. And there's my normal 9 on those guys. So 12, 6, 4, 2. Wow, I ain't jack shit for residual there, but
I think here. Was it? It was open ground. It was not non-assault movement. I think it was a +2 actually, because I assault moved.
Oh, you were
no open ground to the hindrance.
You did assault move?
The assault move.
Oh yeah, 2, 4, yeah, you're right. But yeah, so no, well 9's not gonna do anything. So it's gonna be 11 on the 12 chart. So
that's nothing. FPF.
Yeah, we have to. We don't have to, but we're not going to survive close combat. All you have to do is jump in there. And so that's going to be 8 minus 1.
Plus 1.
6
Very
on the 8
nice.
chart.
6 on the 8 is a 1 MC. Alright, come on, ass clowns. Pardon my language. He did not like it, so that's doubly bad. Odd. They both broke. Come down to the homie. Wow. Where are you gonna go, Sergeant Smith? Because they can advance into there. Alright. And then lastly, let's see how many residual we have there too.
The 337 will win it for you, though.
I think it's gonna be up to him, though.
No, you just have to avoid. Honestly, you don't have to move anybody else, because you just have to avoid my. Assuming, well, if you ambush me, it doesn't really matter. I just look at my shot because you're not going to run away. You just have to avoid a 4 or 5 in close combat.
Yeah, and I actually have to survive. You'd be at a 3-2.
Yeah, but just it'd be a 6. But if you just have to avoid you rolling a 6 on the roll.
Just as soon Sergeant Smith get in there as well. So he is going to go move here to 05.
Yep.
And he is going to unfortunately have to take the residual in the smoke.
Oh, nice, nice. Okay, that's
2 + 1 for the residual. That's free.
What's that?
For the residual.
For because the smoke will apply to it. Yeah, I think the smoke applies to in-hex on that. So that
choose.
Yeah, it's nothing.
Fire again.
Yeah, with the final protective fire. 8 + 1.
God.
4 in the 8 chart. Holy moly. 2.
2 MC. All right, but I think Smith, he's made of sterner stuff than that idiot Jones. All right, Smith.
Oh. Ow.
All right, for the squad though.
Oh. Oh.
I've had such good morale rolls the whole game.
Oh. Well, you haven't had to make any morale rolls.
That's true, but all right. Well, that was that.
I'm telling you, house squad. You only need the house squad. It doesn't. These guys are superfluous. So.
All right. So defensive fire phase.
You got one other unit to move.
Him into P5.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you could assault. You just advance. That's right. You have to advance phase. I was thinking you have to move them up, but it doesn't matter. Those guys are irrelevant. All right. I can't fire anyone else.
Nope. And we have one little advancing fire guy who survived the carnage. Might as well. It's 2 + 3.
2 + 3.
Nice.
Fantastic.
+3. Come on, 3. Yep, oh my god!
1 + 3.
Hey,
that is a fantastic. Oh my god, are you kidding me? Oh, piece of cake!
Oh, you bastard!
Oh, piece of cake.
And let's see, so he advanced fired.
Oh my god.
This guy can also fire at a 4 + 3.
Alright.
Did my snake eyes on that. Alright, 4 + 3. That's
No.
nothing.
Nope. Damn.
1 + 3. Alright, well, it's advanced phase.
Route these little bastards. I want all the dead bodies out of my street.
It's coming.
We're routing him up there. Yeah, it's the only one that matters.
Goes there. So in the event we do not get ambushed and don't die in close combat.
Let's see.
Ambushes.
We'll just move these bodies out of the way. Yeah. Roll your ambush. Oh, there you go.
Did you
That's
ambush yourself?
Yeah, the ambush only applies to my roll. Your roll is relevant. So it's just a +1. So I need a 5 to kill you.
Hey, buddy.
I need to roll a 5 to win the game. On these fine victory conditions. Where's the close combat chart? Where's it? Yep. 5.
Ambush you?
What's that? Yeah, you're three below me.
Roll first. With a -1.
What's that? Well, it doesn't matter if you kill me. Oh yeah, it just doesn't matter. But
If I kill you.
it doesn't matter. If you kill me, it's no big deal, but my roll's the only one that really matters.
If I kill you, you don't get to roll. That's the whole point of an ambush.
Well, yeah, but if you don't kill me, I still need to roll, but I still need to roll my 6. So it doesn't, whether you kill me, well, the ambush is one thing. The ambush is almost secondary, to be honest with you.
Alright, well, let me roll my ambush. It's 1 to 2. It's a 4, so I need a 5. Come on, you ass clown.
You take casualties, I think, don't you?
think so. In starter
Oh,
kit,
well, I could
nothing
withdraw.
special for
I could
12.
withdraw with a 12, I think. I can't,
Withdrawing,
but I can't withdraw.
starter kit either. What do we look?
I think it is. But I can't withdraw, so it doesn't matter.
Roll, see if you do it.
Yeah, so close combat. Nope. And you win. Oh my gosh.
I killed myself in close combat.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
You broke like every single unit. Alright, close combat.
Yeah.
Okay. Blah blah blah.
Yeah, but I can't. I can retreat, but I can't retreat. It's an option for me. I can't move out of hex. Man,
by the bizarre victory conditions, I would quote unquote win.
The only unit I didn't fire at is the one that won the game.
Right.
The only unit I did not fire at won the game.
Really the right call. You didn't want to waste your 16 banger on a stupid 337.
Well, my guy was going to final protective fire the entire way out, so leaving residual in QT actually wouldn't be that bad. Hold on a sec, Dave, we'll get right to it. Simply because if you're going to move your guys in P3, they're not going to move to Q4, they're going to move to Q3. So, or the backside. Well, yeah, you could, 1, 2. Actually, you could have run them the whole way, yeah, they're on the backside. They're going to move to Q3, they're not going to move to Q4. Simply because the 5-4 is on the bottom. I had to try and get that 4-range shot. And,
what a wild ending.
Yeah, that was pretty crazy. I would have loved to have killed you in close combat. That would have been a little nicer. That'd been a little more. But this is fitting. This is fitting that the game ends on the close combat right there. But just a point.
Oh yeah, what were you gonna say earlier?
Just a point on the bazooka. And at this point in the game, right here, since I do not have any more movement factors, I would have chosen not to take the +2 to hit. I just would have taken the Black Blast. Just for that small opportunity of getting that damage and taking that guy out.
Fair point.
Yeah, but it hasn't done anything all game anyway, and actually it would have been great for you to blow him up in the last turn of the game, because you haven't, just like me, I haven't done any damage till the last turn of the game. The bazooka never hit anything until the last turn of the game. That would have been like just poetic justice. But
cool, your rolls were just horrific in that game. Well, yeah. Especially the first session. They were starting to get better here.
Yeah.
Where mine were starting to get a lot worse.
Yeah. They were just well, still buildings, and all 1-1 leadership, and so that's all you're gonna deal with. But I can't get close to you. But all I would really need is just 6s on the 12+2s, and you'll get a couple morale checks.
Devastating, especially with my 8 average on morale checks.
Yeah, right. All I need to do is make you guys roll dice on that and be fine. I don't have a problem with the crew guy breaking. He's just like a little machine gunner. Essentially, it's a to-hit machine gunner up there. It's not too bad.
All of your casualties came from you rolling 12s.
Yeah.
On morale checks, all of them.
Yeah. Yeah, and actually they cost me a lot, because the half squad down here that I was going to replace in R7, I put both these guys back here for 2 things. A, if P5 would have broken, I would have been able to try to run this unit back around the backside, take a couple shots, of course, and then end up in P6, and then you'd be screwed. Because I could occupy that at the end of my turn 5. That didn't happen, but that was my option there. The first guy that rolled a 12 down there when he CR'd, he was just gonna, my flanking 2 3/8, and the guy over here on the left-hand side, it's either A, try and retake the gun for the hell of it, or come back on the backside. But I didn't break the guy in P5. I was gonna come to try and get to 06, but then you'd have like a 20 chart on me there, so it wouldn't matter at that point. But
why did you move your guys here to U5?
So I could shoot the Q4, the Q4, maybe P4. And actually, so I could shoot P3. Because if you drop smoke, because you've been dropping smoke in Q3 all day, right? And you've been trying to, your avenue of approach is going to P3, P2, and then that route. You're not going to run this way. And so if I could drop down 6 residual in this hex, I'll give me a free attack when these guys come across.
That's a good point.
And so that was my only fair kind of quote fair shot on that one there. Plus, I also moved him down just in case S5 wanted to drop smoke in S4. then I can hit P4 with no hindrance, if that's an LOS. I don't think it's an LOS, but it's a shot that I was working on. It's probably blocked. Yeah, it's blocked right there. That was the shot that I was looking for. If you drop smoke in S4. But lucky for me, like I said, I wanted to put a guy here also. I was contemplating putting a guy here to make this guy prep, but you prepped him anyway. And if you prep, you can't smoke. And so, since he didn't smoke, that gave you one guy to put down a smoke, and he actually succeeded, which was great. You know, it ended up didn't matter at the end, but it helped a lot just in terms of at least getting those units close to give you a chance. So, and that's, you know, that my medium was up, and that's why I moved my medium here as well, to make these guys you're either going to take a point blank shot, or you have to fire and you can drop smoke and you can't move. So, Dave, the victory conditions were the American player must occupy all the following hexes to win, and pretty much it's just all these 4 corner hexes.
You can send it to Kevin and have him rule if this is
Yeah.
a victory for the Americans.
Well, I've sent him some things before on that. I sent him try to get clarification on the special rule, because the special rule doesn't make any sense, and the victory conditions, to be honest, don't really make any standard sense by terms of convention. Almost no squad leader scenario that I've seen is occupation, and it doesn't even specify occupation of a multi-man counter. And so there's a huge distinction there, because that means your 8-0 leader, 8-1 leader can win the game by jumping into close combat. And so yeah, and so I don't know if that was a translation error or a game thing, but I don't know. And so when I saw the first, I asked them about this, occupy. So what says occupy? It's like, well, you know, it is translated, and you know, and simply because the special rule doesn't make any sense either. It says the German player places. Oh well, the squads. I don't really care about that. AT gun to be set up hip in a single. We talked about it earlier.
Yeah.
Single building hex. So single building hex doesn't make any sense. Single hex building makes sense, but a single building hex doesn't make any sense. Yeah, control, Dave, on the control, it doesn't specify control. It doesn't specify control, and that's a difference. There's a huge difference. Now, control the location, now if it said the American player wins by controlling the location, he wouldn't need to control the building. You can control location within a building and not control the building. Well, then yeah, you can control a specific location, but he won't control. But you don't need to control the building. It's not about building control. It's about occupation, which is odd. Which is just for just, you know, I don't. You've been playing a while, right? You've been playing a while, Steve, right?
For a year, yep.
Yeah, and so you know, just reading that, it just doesn't make any sense to me, and it just makes it. But it was a good game. I mean, the end made it better. You know, it would have been boring if you jumped up there and completely obliterated me in the whole 9 yards. And I didn't want to just, you know, I didn't want to do the typical. I'm sure if you watch this game by other guys, you'll just see, like, you know, a shit guy load, I guess, here, and you'll just see this. And to me, that's boring as hell. Just standing in a hex, and then having Americans fire on them for 3 turns, and then coming back. That's why I like, you know, positions over here. This gives me options. U4 gives me options. This guy up here, I mean, look at Q1. I can guarantee you, almost in any other game that you'll watch, you'll never see anybody leave this guy in Q1.
He survived fine until he moved to Q2.
He survived fine until he hit that 12 shot right there. You know, they'll put him in the stone building.
Sad weepy.
But, you know, if he's 7 morale, there's no way in hell I'd stick him out there. But 8 morale, I mean, there's a number of times they pinned, right? He pinned like 4 times in the game. But he needs to cover this road, so 9-1 doesn't come over and get closer. You know?
No, you did a good job.
I tried my best, but...
Exciting end.
Tried my best. Yeah, it was a good... I like the ending. You got some smokes. You made it instead of just a dumb boss I charged. You got some good smokes. And it was funny that I just blasted every. You just, at the end of the movie, you guys just was LMGs just blasting these guys left and right. Everyone's just dropping left and right, and then this little half squad just kind of wrestles them to the ground. You know, at the end of the game. So
jumping through the window.
yeah, 5 guys right in there. Get in! So it's
doing that, the guy fights slapping each other.
Yeah, we could. The name of the scenario should change to Inglorious Bastards. The 337s will be the Inglorious Bastards. So I don't know if you've seen that movie or not, but they're just like a rogue unit that kills a bunch of Nazis. So it's kind of funny.
You just killed yourself.
Yeah, it would be really funny. So that was like I said, a great ending. I like the ending. I'm very happy it ended this way.
That was very exciting.
Little close combat going on there, and that always puts everybody on edge. Now, if you'd want to turn 3, it was looking grim, but if you'd want to turn 3, it's just a boring game. So
thank you very much for your time, buddy. It was a pleasure.
Yeah, it was fun. Thank you, Steve. And what are we supposed to do now? We're supposed to report like we're supposed to take an end of game pick, right? Yeah, I think you said something like that. I'll take a pick and I'll send it. I'll send all the garbage that he needs.
We have to get everybody out of.
What's that?
Just making sure, and let's see, and the MMG squad was broken.
Yeah, all these guys are broken. They're all up there. They'd have to run up there.
Yep.
And
that's pretty much end game right there.
Okay, very cool. Yeah, I'll take a picture of this. I'll post it on the thingy, and
next round, buddy.
Yeah, take it easy. That was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Thanks, Stu.
All right, take care. Take care. That was a lot of fun. So, guys, if you want to jump in the, I'll link the Discord link. Jump in the Discord link. If you're interested in jumping in the Discord link so we can chat instead of you having to type, that's just fine and dandy. If you have Discord, that is the link right there. If you have any comments that you want to speak about, or if you just want to type on here, that's fine. But you don't have to download Discord if you're worried about that. But if anyone's got any questions that they want to ask, I can try to answer them as best as I can. You can ask me how the beginning of the game was. I can go into that if you want. But it was pretty crazy game. Lost a couple half squads early. My crew over here rolled a 12 on a morale check, so he just disappeared. He actually got a CR by making him roll 12s on M5. And then a guy over here, 06, I think I shot somebody down here. He got a CR. That were my only those are my casualties right here. Those are my 2 half squad casualties for the 50. There's my 12. Well, actually, this one's not. But I lost 2 guys in the beginning game. I set 1 guy up like right here. 1 hex probably too close, and he got swamped. And the other guy was over here. The guy was over here. I was moving down to get in a position, kind of get behind him, to cut some route paths in case I broke him during the game. Because 2+3 is not going to do anything during the game, and can't stand that firepower. But he rolled a 12 in his morale check, and he got eliminated early, which really set me back. This half squad here was over here with these guys. Actually, he was over here, covering this road in case he ran down the road, which is a viable option because he'll get 1 bonus movement point, movement factor rather, not movement point. So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. He could actually advance in the first turn, so that's why I put him there. Brought him down this side, through here. It came through here just in case these guys broke to occupy that hex, but that didn't work out. That was okay. It was alright. But yeah, if you guys are interested in that, if you have more chatter that you want to have, I'm all ears. Oh, there's Aspo. You might need to change your mic settings in Discord because they may differ from your Windows settings. But yeah, I contacted the guy that distributed the card, and occupation. Other than tanks controlling something, because tanks only control the hex they're in. Once they leave the hex, they no longer control it. So if they run into a building, they only control the building location that they're in. If they leave the building, they don't control the building. So that's kind of like the only occupation control that I know of. Oh, I have them open. Hell, I got Discord open. I got YouTube. I'm streaming on YouTube. Oh, this is screwed up. Oh, my mic's on. Oh, yeah. You're right, Sean. Mute the YouTube, or mute the YouTube, or actually you can, yeah, mute the YouTube, or actually you can
Mute it.
yeah, I think you can mute YouTube or mute your headphones in here, so you don't hear double speak. So
yeah, I've just muted my YouTube channel and just come on Discord.
yeah, is there what delay is there on the YouTube channel? I've never streamed to YouTube before. I usually stream on Twitch.
YouTube seems ahead of Discord. It's weird.
Oh, really?
I see your mouth moving, and then.
How about this? We're gonna do a slap check. Ready? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
I can't see it.
Okay. Let me pop it up.
Wow, that's got to be like 10 seconds.
Are you shitting me?
I just saw it when that. It makes sense. YouTube's probably buffering it. I mean, Discord's basically dead live, so.
Oh yeah. Oh, I thought you said YouTube was live. Well, YouTube was first and Discord second.
No,
Okay.
sorry. Obviously the other way around.
Okay, yeah. I didn't know. I think I've seen some Twitch streams, and some Twitch streams are delayed by about. Usually, I think the base value on the Twitch delay is at least 6 to 8 seconds, maybe. It's about 6 to 8 seconds on Twitch. I think you could have it longer, but the whole point of Twitch is to interact. If you have it longer, like 30 seconds, then there's no point in actually carrying on the discussion because you have to wait a half a minute. So, but some people, you know, are is. So, what? Any comments you guys have? Any questions that you have so far? Or I mean, I know you guys came in late. We started at turn 3.5 in this one. The Germans not having a last turn is huge, absolutely huge, because I can't react to his movement. I have to. It forces me to move into R3. And he had a ton of units left. And I actually thought he was going to blast move the guys on the left-hand side of like a 20 chart. Because once that guy's broken, then everyone else could just kind of like run behind and I don't know. There are a lot of options available. Lots of options available.
When I turned up, it was nearly all over anyway, but it was only the last turn that was really exciting. I couldn't really see anything exciting about
yeah,
see the setup at the beginning. I have to watch the video.
Yeah, absolutely. You guys did not miss anything the beginning part of the game. Again, my normal guys were set up. I had a guy like over here in 07, another guy I think like in U6 or maybe like up on these guys here. This guy was too close. You can't set your 2-3-8s up on the edge to shoot them because they won't do anything. The 2 firepower's not really going to do anything. These guys would be eliminated. And I set him too far forward. That was that's just the mistake I made. This guy over here, he pushed all his guys into the O and P row. All of them just jammed right down there. I'm sorry, the Americans could either come on the left-hand side of Q or the right-hand side of Q roadway. They can't come on the whole bottom of the board, so they have to choose which side. Essentially, they have to pick which set of buildings they're going to go into. And honestly, I thought he was going to come on the right-hand side, simply because his firepower far exceeds mine. And if he jumps me in close combat, he's got a few more guys than I do, plus I've got nothing but 2-3-8s. I expected him to come on the right-hand side, because he only has to essentially cover here, and then jump in the stone buildings over here, and it's all over. These buildings are easy to grasp later on, and to be honest, of course he didn't know where my gun was, but he would have completely avoided my gun. But it's okay, I mean, it worked out for him, but I tried to move this guy down and around. I honestly wanted to get him into P7 or P8. So if guys broke here, let's say if he attacked me the turn before, and if they broke there, they couldn't route anywhere. They would just be eliminated.
See, I actually thought you was playing that game that I made a comment on the other day. You know, with the I can't remember what it was called. One with the X2. And there was 2 squads that were on stopping the Americans coming on the board. I thought you was playing that when I saw you live, and I thought, oh, I'll be able to see what's happening now. But
obviously, yeah, the S19. Was it the S19 with the 2 LMGs? Yeah. David asked for some setups, and I gotta be honest with you, I kind of like looked at what he wrote, And then I read some of the comments before actually understanding what he was asking. I kind of read it, you know, how you just read stuff. It's, oh, yeah, whatever. And then I was just wanting my answer because I think I know something. And, you know, being arrogant like that. And so I was reading the comments to see what people wrote. And they were pretty much just saying, oh, do this, do that. You should use this. You should look at this, that. But they weren't answering his questions. He was just simply looking for setups. And then I think Peter and Kevin posted setups like, yeah, okay, this is what the guy wants. And so instead of me just typing a picture and then typing for 20, 30 minutes because I like to explain things, you know, when you're teaching new players, if you say, this is the way you should set it up, the first thing I'm going to say was why? Why set that up that way instead of this way? And so therefore you go into the explanation. And typing that out in short form, it can be difficult, especially if you're talking ASL. And so I just made a couple things in there, threw a couple setups up there, and just gave a general overview. You know, most of them could be good, most of them could be bad. But like I said, it all depends on what you want to do as your game plan, you know. In this one here, the Germans could set up just north of the board, just give the entire bottom half of the board up, put the gun in this building, and just put everything on the north part of the board, but that would be boring as hell.
But I kind of agreed with you on the S19 thing, apart from I would have set up at U7 rather than T7 where you set up.
Is U7 a little closer to the right?
It's one hex closer
yeah.
to the right.
Yeah.
It's behind the building, but it's got the line of sight right the way down the path, so you get 8 shots all the way to when the Yanks come on. Excuse me using the term Yanks.
No, the Yanks is fine. That's not. I'm not offended whatsoever.
Yeah. So,
and if I am, who cares? It's the internet, right? But yeah, Yanks are good, you know. I think it's fine. But yeah, I mean,
one was an X2. The X2 covers the hexes all the way down to CC7 or CC8, and the other one comes from U7 all the way to CC7. So you've pretty much got it boxed off on both sides with 8 hexes. Yeah. So effectively, you've got like 2 fire lanes, really, haven't you? Or close to it, anyway.
Yeah, but in SK there are no fire lanes. That's if there, yeah, if there were, that game would be over. There would be no way the Americans could win that game. I mean, by the way their setup is. But yeah, that's the same thing in this one here. I had my little MG up on the top. It's like, God, if I had a damn fire lane, I would just put a fire lane down and not have to worry about it. But
that's why I'm not a fan of SK, if I'm honest.
It's like playing. I like playing it simply because it goes back to the basics and it helps a lot of new players. I played a lot of brand new players. And explaining them some things they forget, things like that. And so I like engaging the new players or players that just don't play, ASL. Simply because a couple things. One, I like teaching the guys some stuff, and I'm not gonna get everything right, obviously. But B, the games are a lot shorter. I mean, this is bare bones, but some people don't like that. That's fine. But for new players getting into it, it keeps their interest, and as long as I can make it engaging and interesting, it will keep them around. Where, if they get into a game with kind of like, a guy that just wants to crush him and destroy him, then it's kind of boring, because they will get crushed and they will get destroyed.
Is it? It's easy to win a game, but you need to win a game.
Yeah.
And explain why you're doing what you're doing, because then people can learn, can't they? I mean,
that's right.
I've been playing Squad Leader since Squad Leader came out.
Yeah.
I'm Squad Leader. I've been playing it since day one,
Yeah.
So I've had all the sets, but to me, the SK doesn't appeal to me at all. And whilst I appreciate it's there to help new people, I've been playing tournaments up till 1999. I stopped playing tournament games now because it became too much of a chore, really, travelling all the time and doing stuff like that. So I pretty much stepped away from ASL.
Yeah.
And was just playing modules more than anything, like Red Barricades and stuff like that,
Yep. Oh yeah.
So I've stopped playing the game totally now. I'm playing games like Men of War, Assault Suwon, stuff like that,
Oh yeah.
So I play
absolutely.
All that stuff, Steel 44 and all that.
Yep. That's good stuff. Yeah, that's good stuff. And yeah, for you to play all those tournaments and all that, exactly. Once it becomes a chore, it's no longer fun, and then you just have to make a decision at that point. And I don't want it to be a chore, but sometimes, if you play so much of it, it simply becomes just work at that point, and that's why I kind of like doing what I do. It's very kind of casual. Hopefully the engagements, as long as you have people Yeah, I started with the original squad leader. Back in I think I started that in a 79 maybe, or 80.
Yeah, 79. I think it was 79 stroke. You're not far off.
Yeah, I still remember where I still remember getting GI and then opening up my buddy's house and checking into it and saying, "Oh my God, they're gonna have the Japanese! They're gonna have the Japanese!" And of course, 50 years later, they didn't have the Japanese. So, but it was exciting to go through there, and it was hard. It was hard to unlearn a lot of the things that you read through GI as you progress to ASL. It was hard to unlearn. I always try to refer to rules that existed in SL that just don't exist in ASL, and that was the hardest part. It took me about 3 years to really say, okay, I'm reserved to that rule doesn't exist in ASL. I stopped thinking about weird rules, and but it's all good. It's a learning experience, and ASL is a game for people that like to continue to learn. If you're not one that wants to continue to learn and keep improving on himself, ASL and starter kit is going to be difficult. It's going to be difficult because you're always learning something. Every game's a different situation. Every game's a different opponent. And
I'm a bit like you. I mean, when I started being squad leader, with squad leader, cross the line, sending me doing GI and all that lot, it was hard to unlearn all that stuff. Getting advanced squad leader and then getting deluxe advanced squad leader as well, and playing that with all the red barricade stuff and all that, it kind of like became a chore in the end because it was well too much.
Yeah, absolutely.
And the updated rules were always getting errated all the time, and it just, I mean, I'm surprised. I'm not surprised that it went down really and it was taken over. But it's a shame because if it could have been much more than what it is. And whilst the SK stuff came along and introduced more people and more learning curve, to learn, I just think it's confused a lot of players. Like, you have to drop down from ASL to play SK sometime, and it confuses the rules. That's why I stopped playing it. Because SK and ASL, it just, like you just we've highlighted there about fire lanes, that's just so annoying.
Yeah, there's a lot of little things. I had the exact same thing. It's very difficult. We all know the thing. No bypass, no concealment, no this, no that. Heat of battle and stuff like that. A lot of stuff's taken out, which changes games up a lot. So a lot of the weird, quirky stuff happening and is taken out. But I think that was the design. I don't necessarily think that was a design to get people into ASL per se. I think it was to get people just buy some more product. What I understand is ASL SK is their highest selling product of all time, and so they can't
get all the other stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Well, yeah, you can't even buy that stuff, but at $25 a pop, it's easy to move off the shelf. At any standard tactical war game, that's going to be hard to find. GMT doesn't sell anything for 25, at that caliber. Obviously, it's a small package. You only got a couple boards. But I think if they're going just to go for, the person that hasn't played tactical games before, I think it's a good inlet. But, there are people that, if there's not that, then there's only ASL. And so that's the only path you can take at that point. But you are right. I know there are a lot of tactics that if players play starter kit for quite a long time and get used to their specific tactics that they're used to using all the time, they will not work. Especially the number one thing that will not work is routing, because they're going to be losing more units to surrender and things like that. In starter kit, you could just route, open ground, and the next guy just keep routing away. So you can get away. The routing is much more forgiving in starter kit than there is in ASL, and so that. And I'm sorry, go ahead.
The thing about the route thing in ASL, it's there to punish you for being too ballsy, if you like.
Yeah.
And if your ballsiness comes off, and you can win a game just by doing something like, it's like we've just been talking about S19. If you do something ballsy, and that particular scenario, that's going to be really difficult for the American to, especially if your unit up in X2 manages to stay up there, get broken, it's going to be hard for them to go backwards. They're going to have to go at an angle downwards, and that's depending whether the other unit has got into that building at the bottom, like you've mentioned.
Right.
So therefore, ASL rules will kill the American in that board, and it'll be impossible for them to. If he loses 1 or 2 units and you pin 2 or 3 down, it's game over. That's game over.
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Play SK rules, then the American will win dead easy.
Yeah, and again, if you play, and that's why a lot of people, I think a gentleman was asking, hey, how can I cut down the rules? Actually, it was on Board Game Geek, but anyway, that's beside the point. That's the very S19 playing with ASL rules, and keeping the exact same verbiage of the victory conditions. It is impossible for the Americans to win. All the Germans have to do is come on, deploy everybody, and move right off the board, and the game is over.
Yeah.
And so there's some gaminess to that, but they have to rewrite that particular scenario. And like you say, the fire lanes will be completely, oh my, it would just tear them up. They'd have to add a number, like 2 or 3 more squads at least to that particular game.
That scenario, would you? Because it wouldn't be useful if you use in the proper ASL rules. It's as simple as that. I mean, as an SK, it'll work, but as an SK.
Yeah. And then again, that's a very good example of the difference between the SK and the squad leader, or the ASL, is that you know, that's a perfect example of how they're different in those situations. They can't exist in the same world. You can't flip one to the other, and in that particular scenario. But
that's
you know,
the reason why some of my comments on some of your videos might seem strange, because I'm coming at it from an ASL, and I'm not coming at it from an SK, not realizing you're playing SK.
Yeah, my bad. Yeah, that's why I have that little SK like that's dipped on the side. It's not exactly apparent, but yeah, I should point that out probably right in the beginning. That's true. That's a clarification that I didn't make. That makes a big difference.
If you've got SK, ASL, this scenario, then people know it's SK straight away, because the SK takes it, but if it's ASL, then it's ASL at the front, that kind of fix it. So that kind of like breaks it up, and you'll know straight away. It's a shame, really, because I know where you're going and what you're trying to do, and it makes sense to get the masses to play more, especially if you can shift boxes. But people like myself who've been collecting this for years, you know, we weren't bothered about paying 150 or whatever, 200 quid for a box, because that's what we want, and then the stuff that was in it would work. The rules was there, so you know. Like I play with the guys from Blackpool in the UK from View from the Trenches. They've been doing that for years.
Oh yeah.
And all that level there. There's loads of guys coming from Europe that are playing all the time, that are playing competition. But I've stopped playing it now purely because of the SK rule, and it's just killed me. I just can't keep up with it. I'm getting too old for that now.
Oh yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's been hard to retain all that information and to keep playing fairly and not to argue about it, because it's easy to get into a debate over something, you know, that's one rule for one box and one rule for another. So
you can't. You just have to go one or the other. That's for sure. Yeah.
I enjoy watching the videos because it's nice to see other people rolling boxcars again.
Oh, so you're the reason I roll boxcars, yeah. Oh my god.
I don't roll big rolls, man. I roll low rolls all the way. That's why they won't like me playing at competitions, because I roll double ones, 2 regular.
Oh my gosh. The fun.
Do you know? Let me tell you, Steve. Sorry to interrupt, but the reason why I roll low dice is I've still got my dice from Squad Leader originally, the blue and white, the red and white ones.
Oh my god. Yes.
They roll really low all the time.
I tell you what, from the Squad Leader box or the first Beyond Valor one.
From the what, sorry?
From the Beyond Valor or from the old Squad Leader set?
No, from the original Squad
Leader set. Yeah. I was gonna say, my Beyond Valor blue die rolls nothing but 5s and 6s. I used it like in 4 games. I've never used that die before after that. Just never have. It's just an unbounced die. It's just real shit. But yeah.
I think it's red, white, yellow, and blue. Was it red, white, yellow, and blue?
I'm not sure. I think so, and I think the newer releasers, I think they changed it to like purple or something like that, or I think it's red, white, yellow, and blue. Yeah. I'm pretty sure. I would agree with you.
Yeah, because that's for the dice. I've kept all my dice from all my box sets. I keep the box sets for the box with the dice.
Yeah.
So, but I did start taking the dice from my squad leaders playing the tournaments, and I just kept winning.
That's awesome. That is awesome. That's
You're
funny.
Not using them dice. You're not using them dice.
Yeah. No. Richard in the chat. Richard in the chat says the book in the Beyond Valor is so expensive. Are you overseas, Richard? Are you in England or maybe Australia? That the shipping's just a bitch. Because you could get if you want to get into ASL, you could actually kind of backdoor it. You can get someone's first edition rulebook, which will simply because the rules are so extensive, and if you're a new player, you're not going to catch everything anyway. Oh, South Carolina, okay, that's cool. And you're not going to catch everything anyway, but the concepts are there. The Firelink concepts are there. Smoke, the whole 9 yards. It's all there. You know, the second edition clarifies some stuff here and there, but you know, for a casual player like myself, you know, I'm not going to worry too much about that stuff. I just want to make sure I'm understanding the rules, and there's interest between understanding the rules and applying the rules. But first edition Beyond Valor, you should be able to get that for, excuse me, like $30. I mean, unpunched. There's a couple of guys online with you get the rule book. You shouldn't pay more than $35 for the first edition, and the first edition Beyond Valor, although still valid, it says a perfectly good game, is $35. But you won't get the like. Well, how many Asbo? How many scenarios in the new one by MMP? There's like 40 scenarios now, right? In the Beyond Valor. Beyond Valor.
Oh, I haven't got the new one. I've got the original one.
Okay, yeah, the new one just reprints a lot of the generals and stuff like that. So the new one gives you a bigger bang for your buck in terms of scenarios. So it does give that. It does give that. But that one is pricey. I mean, it is pricey. But the funny thing is a couple years ago when I wasn't playing ASL or even doing my videos or crap like that, I've been playing the Euro games, and the Euro games are like $30-40, so they're fairly affordable. But now the Euro games are like $70. I mean, and some of those games are just regurgitations or reskins of other games, and you're paying $70-80 for a game, and only a couple of those are really good games that you just replay over and over and over again. I think ASL and you could talk to anybody with that's like Asbo's one of them. It's played for either a long time or a short time. Once you get into ASL, and if it's a system that you like, there are lots of flaws with it. I'm not saying it's perfect. I'm not a fanboy or anything like that. But there are a lot of things I don't like in ASL, and I avoid those. I avoid those particular rule sets. I particularly don't really like the way armor's handled in there, but that's my personal opinion. And so I don't play a lot of the scenarios. I play the scenarios with just a couple pieces of armor in there. And
well, a lot of people don't play the armor because it's quite complicated.
Yeah,
if you play it on a regular basis, it's really difficult to stay on top of it.
And
even some of the specs of that.
Yeah, and even if you just have like a couple pieces of armor, it just slows the game down. I mean, you're moving further. You could first fire. You got overrun. You got lots of weird stuff with the armor, and it slows the game down. Whereas artillery pieces or armor or mortar, it's like you roll to hit, effect. You roll to hit, effect. Most of those pieces don't get pushed, so you don't really have to worry about manhandling. But the artillery piece is really like this AT gun in this particular game. It adds a little bit more flair to it, a little bit more spice, a little bit more storyline to it. But the armor can be oppressive. I was never a big fan of the armor sleeves freeze. I think that's just complete and utter bullshit.
I think the only time that the armor becomes a bit of a bog down is when you're playing something like West of Alamein, when you've got sand movement, you've got the sand involved as well, which is giving you more hindrance slides.
Yeah.
That sort of stuff can bog it down a bit. But
yeah.
I think if you've not got a lot of armor and you've just got bits and pieces of it, it can be quite intuitive and quite fun to play.
Yeah.
Just if you're both knowledgeable of people that are playing it, because there's you look at all the boxes. I mean, Beyond Valor's got armor in it. You've got Paratrooper, Yanks, Partisans, that's Partisans.
Yep.
West of Alamein, Last Hurrah, Hollow Legions,
right, right.
All them they're all like the French tanks.
Yep.
So good stuff out there.
Yeah, ton.
It's brilliant. King of the Country, brilliant. There's so much good stuff out there. And then you've got all the other things as well, like the Normandy and the stuff. Man, you can just keep playing forever, can't you?
Yeah, and you don't have to own it all. I mean, you don't have to be a completist. If you just like Russian Germans or the Americans or whatever, you just buy those models. You don't have to. I mean, everyone's you know, practically, I don't know if everyone has, but everyone's got like the HTML rulebook file. So, and chapter F is in the chapter E is included in the base rules now. So
Oh, that's good. That's good. I've got 2 rule books. And I've got the late that came out.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they threw that in the regular rulebook. F has not changed. F hasn't been updated, so that's the same old rulebook back in that west of Alamein. And G obviously G is Pacific. Pacific's a different ball of wax. It's a different birds. It's you have to change your tactics, you have to change your play style in the Pacific, and that's why a lot of guys like it. It's a different. It's a new taste of ice cream. You know, it's a new flavor, new. Yeah, the Japanese are extremely exciting to play and play against, and it's a different play style, and you have to use things differently. So it's just fun. It's just fun.
Some of the minor axis minors like Bulgarians, Croatians, Hungarians, Romanians, and Slovakians. It's good to play some of them as well because most of the units that you play most of the time, like the Germans and the Americans, they're elite units, so it's nice to play some of the substandard units and you get more fun out of it.
Yes.
Breaks that quick, though. Yeah,
Italians. I love playing. I love the minors. I love early war. Just simply because it gets down to the nitty gritty. It gets down and dirty in those particular games. It's really fun. So, but yeah, I honestly wouldn't buy anything directly from MMP simply because it's full retail and I'm a cheap ass, and I want to get my stuff discounted. And MMP still making the money off it because they're selling it to the retailers, and otherwise they wouldn't sell it to the retailers. And you know, rulebook $65 for rulebook, and well, now it's like 100. Probably you can get Beyond Valor for 100. You know, somebody could sell you their copy. There's one on the Wargamer Marketplace right now, to be honest with you, for a really good price. I think it's like 80 or 90 bucks, to be honest with you. It's punched, but it's, who cares? I mean, you're not gonna lose. You don't need 26 squads in any Beyond Valor game. So that's a good deal. So you can get into it for 150 bucks easy, and that's assuming you pay full price for the rules. Which
I've got all the modules, man. I've got all the modules, all the boards, all the rulebook.
Yep.
I mean, I bought everything as it came out each time, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a lot easier that. It's so much easier that way. And matter of fact, I was having a discussion last night with a buddy of mine, and we were discussing that you know, it was. You know, I remember back in the day when Yanks, they were essentially giving Yanks away because they made too many copies. And then, you know, life happened, I got a job, you know, started a family, the whole 9 yards, and then got back into it and got on the forums. And everyone saying, oh my God, I don't have Yanks, there's no way to find Yanks, and this, that, and it's like, damn, I remember they were just giving that thing away. And it's hard for me to understand why people didn't have Yanks until I realized they hadn't printed the damn thing for like 10 years. And, but it's interesting. Yanks is... I think Yanks could have been... I like the paratrooper scenarios far better than any of the Yank scenarios that are in the base game. I think the paratrooper scenarios, I just think they're better. I mean, they have armor, they've got maneuver, they've got a lot of funky little special rules. I had much more fun playing the paratrooper scenario, which is really odd because I really like the American 666s. But I just had a lot better time playing paratrooper, and you can get that real cheap, and that's eight scenarios right there, and those are fantastic. Like I said, those are fantastic games in the paratrooper.
For me, the thing that's missing, which you can't get hold of anymore, are the AFE cards. You can't get the armored vehicle cards anymore. You could buy you could buy card sets,
right?
Each tank, so you can literally see it bigger.
Right.
And I've got them because they were out originally a long time ago. But I think I've got English. No, I've got German, American, and Russian. I think, but they didn't do the English, or they didn't do a couple of other ones. And if they'd have done the whole AFE card thing as well as part of the pack, it would have introduced people into the tank side a bit easier, and I think it would have made it.
Oh right, they did British, right? I think I have the British. I think I'm because I think I have the because I'm pretty sure I've got them like an Archer. I'm thinking they have the Archer one of them. It's like some obscure one, but I may be wrong.
I can't remember. It's such a long
time. Yeah, but I actually laminated mine. They look like shit now, but I kind of like the laminated mine way back when. I never used them. You know, I've never used them.
See, I think they should have done that with every single vehicle. I think they should have had an AFE card for every single vehicle. So
Yeah.
you could have a better understanding. And what they should have done is wrote the stuff on the back, what it can do, how it does it. And you could have put the tables on the back. They could have made so much more.
Yes, absolutely. I absolutely hate. And I've actually designed a counter on Vassal. I just haven't completed yet. I hate the stack of 12 counters that, you know, malfunction is first fire, turning left, you know. It's horrible. It's horrible. But, you know, Vassal has saved many players for quitting the hobby for sure. 100%, me included. All my stuff would have been gone if Vassal didn't exist like 15, 20 years ago.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, like I say, I've got all that stuff. It's all packed up in a big box downstairs. And I pulled the rule book out about 4 weeks, maybe 3-4 months ago, actually, now thinking about it, because you guys were playing it, and I just started reading some of the rules again about stuff, and then realised we were playing SK rules, and I thought, what have I brought my book out for? It's a waste of time.
Oh, yeah, well.
It's just
Well, sorry about that. Sorry to disappoint you on my way. Oh, yeah.
It disappointed me because what it did is it relit my fire. So
oh, nice.
It like stoked me up a little bit, you know? So that's the reason why I started hopping on, just leaving comments here, and no one realising I was leaving comments about ASL and not SK. So. No, that's actually helpful, to be honest. I mean, some people might say, oh, you know, you shut the hell up on what you're talking about ASL. But what that does, it gives the other players, if they're SK players, they can just ignore your comments. Right? I mean, if it doesn't apply, it doesn't apply. They should ignore your comments. But for the players that want to know a little bit more, say, hey, how does this differ from ASL? Then your comment might entice those people to search for more information. So I have no problem with reading comments like that, and I think they're viable.
Hello, Mr. Ranger.
I think it should be obligatory that everyone.
Is that a nice chicken and biscuit?
I don't know, Yogi.
I'm not saying that everything's perfect.
Just brought your left.
It's definitely more enticing than actually. You don't appreciate firearms and all that stuff. If you saw what the rally was really like in the game, it's like the close combat, and the close combat at the end's a lot better.
Right.
It's a great thing because it's a do or die situation, but you can both do that. Take the last one, that count, and it can make a difference between one dice roll or not. I mean, like that ambush was brilliant. You know, and then you roll another shit dice with 2 pixels straight after it, and it just what those combats like is chaotic.
Yeah, exactly. Close combat. It's really funny. I just finished my game of S6 that I need to reproduce, and you guys will be seeing that one. And matter of fact, it's on the exact same board. My opponent jumped me in close combat. I had a 9-2 and a 4-6-8 unit, and he jumped me in close combat with a half squad. It was neither one was ambush. It was an open ground, and he rolls the snakes and destroys me, and it gets a leader for that, and it actually reduces my column by 1, and then of course I missed my roll on him. So his little half squad eliminates my 9-2 4-6-8. You know, just like that. And it's like, holy crap. I ignored him. Essentially, I ignored him the whole time. It's like he was a gnat, because he couldn't do anything to me. I mean, I'm 2 + 0. Who cares? I don't care about you. And then he just jumps me close combat. It's like, okay, oh my gosh. So it was very interesting. The end of that game is very interesting as well. I won't give it away. Hopefully you guys might watch it, but I hope to finish that one. Matter of fact, I'm going to convert that to the. We didn't play it on the Tabletop Simulator. We didn't play it on Tabletop Simulator. We played it on the Raider SK, but he didn't have comms, so it was like a typing communication. So I'm just gonna swap it over to convert it to the SK because the SK looks prettier. I can show different angles and things like that. But that was a pretty fun game. I thought I had it in hand, and then he started, you know, getting room, and you know, typical ASL game that, you know, weird stuff happened. Like here, right at the end, I didn't break any of his units the whole game, and right at the end of the turn, I broke every single person that moved that I fired on. You know, the 337 was the only unit I did not fire on, and that's the only one that mattered. So ASL is like that, and that's why I love this ending. You know, I love that 337 pulled out the win. It was just that's why you play. That's why you play, with fun little weird things like that happening. So it was exciting. It was exciting. Again, the first part of the game was boring, but the end game was good.
It's like anything. I think it doesn't matter. It's about the journey in the game, and it's not just about the beating of the end.
Right.
Different things in the game can make different can give you memories for different times about games. I can remember many games that are memorable just because of silly little things that happen at the end of the game. It's been a draw, you know. But
Yeah.
it's just those little things, and they all happen at tournaments as well. I didn't go to this last tournament in England the other week, so my kid was sort of kind of well. I just it's such a chore for me to go and get a game locally now. I have to drive for an hour or something to get a proper game. I'm not used to getting my house battered every time I play now. That's why I don't even bother.
Yeah. The nearest guy to me is I think I have a new player down south about an hour and a half away, and a new player up north about 2 hours away. I'm in the middle of nowhere. I mean, I'm in California, but I'm in the middle of two game groups. I'm just in the valley. And I'm not in LA. There's the SoCal gamer groups in LA, and then there's Bay Area ASL. They have like a dozen guys up there. As a matter of fact, I went to school up north, and you know, there's a lot of ASLs up there. That would be nice to play some ASL when I was playing when I was going to school, but probably would have distracted me from my my studies anyway. So probably wouldn't get much done.
I don't know the West Coast at all. The only time I've been in America, I've pretty much. I mean, I've been down the Southwest Coast.
Okay.
But mainly I've been over on the East Coast because it's more convenient for us Brits to go there, you know, like Florida, places like that, Pensacola and around that area. So don't really go up north or west. I've never even been to New York, you know, it's just the appeal to me.
Okay. Yeah, it's now that you say that, I don't remember. Usually, like in the summertime, we usually have tourists, foreign tourists. Obviously, we get a lot of Chinese, a lot of Asians coming from because it's close, because it's the West Coast. But I usually see Germans when I go to the coast. I usually see Germans over there, and I don't see a lot of British. Every once in a while, you'll find someone from England or Scotland, Great Britain, or maybe Australia, but not so much Australia. So it's kind of weird. But yeah, it's a little trip. But you hit Southwest, you pop a good flight from New York to LA, and you get some really super cheap flights there. Honestly, it's cheaper for me to drive 3 hours to Los Angeles and get a flight to Cleveland that costs like 1/3 of it would be to fly out of a town like 5 miles from me. And so, but that's just the way air traffic. We don't have the population to support that. So, but it is what it is.
I'm Manchester in England, so I'm up north in England.
Oh, yep.
So I'm kind of like, if you look at it on the map, I'm on the northwest side of England.
Yep.
Liverpool, Manchester, around that area. So I kind of live between Liverpool and Manchester.
Yeah, okay.
So I've got major airports all around me. I can pretty much get on the plane within half an hour and fly anywhere.
Jeez.
So it's pretty handy. But England's not a very big country anyway. It's like from London to Scotland, it's like 6 or 7 hours tops, depending on the traffic. From that's to get to top of Scotland and from the bottom of England, and then across the country, it's like it'd probably take you about 2.5 hours to drive from east to west.
Really?
So it's not a big country.
Yeah, I think my boys and I were looking at Britain, and I think we did like a superimposing of Britain on Google Earth, and yeah, I think if you start in San Diego, San Diego is at the bottom border of California. I think for me, San Diego is 5.5 hours away. 5.5 hours driving about 70 miles an hour, so it's about 350 miles away. And then for me to go North California, I would have to drive probably another 7 hours. So I think it would take 12 to 14 hours to drive from top to bottom California.
See, that's a big drive, like that. I mean, that's definitely longer than England.
Yeah, it's
I can drive from Manchester to Frankfurt in Germany in 10 hours. That's like, and it's like you're doing. But in Germany, the restrictions on the road are less than what they are in the UK. You're driving 70 in the UK.
Yeah.
So, but in Germany, some of the roads are unrestricted because the autobahns are so
yeah, that's true.
it's hard to give you. So it's like you can probably do in England. You can probably do 50 miles in an hour, or something like that.
Oh wow. Okay, that's not too bad, to be honest with you. It's not too bad.
So it's like 200 miles from here to London, so it's a 4-hour trip. So the other 6 hours, you've got another hour to get down to Kent, which is probably, so that's taking me 5 hours, and it's 5 hours to get from one side. So you've got Belgium, Holland, and then Germany.
Right.
So, because I used to work in Frankfurt, so I used to commute from Frankfurt to Manchester on a regular basis by vehicle, because it was convenient carrying all my tools and stuff. So
Wow.
so yeah, it was a 10-hour trip each way. So, but it was far better hanging about with planes, and that was a pain in the neck, and I couldn't take the tools in, so it was easy to just throw them in a van and just drive across.
Oh my goodness.
But I used to read I'm a telecoms engineer by trade originally. I'm a fibre engineer, so I used to spend lots of time in comms rooms. So I used to read the ASL book when I was waiting for the testing machines to work and stuff like that. So
Yeah.
my ASL book that I have there.
Okay, it makes sense. Very cool. Very cool.
Yeah. Anyway, look, I'm gonna have to shoot still. It's like silly o'clock in the morning, and I should have been in bed like 4 or 5 hours ago.
Oh, don't talk to me about staying up late. Oh my god. I stayed up till way super late for me. I need to stop that shit. But anyway, yes, you're 8 hours ahead of me. Yeah, holy smokes. Yeah, it's early morning for you. Go get some sleep. I appreciate you coming, Bob, and you know, and your comments and your discussion. I think it's always fun to talk ASL. You know, that's all there is to it. That's all there is to it.
I suppose my name on Discord, because I play a lot of games on Discord, and I suppose my nickname when I'm playing games. So,
Yeah.
But obviously, my name on YouTube is my name's Dave, actually, not Bob. It's Dave Bowie.
Okay.
So that's my proper name. I don't know why I use my proper name. It's just how it does.
Yeah, it's just yeah, exactly. It's just one of those things. Cool. I'm glad you stopped by, Dave. And yeah, I appreciate your comments. Just leave comments. I don't care what kind of comments you want to leave. You do whatever you want. Say, hey, you know, I had a great dinner today watching you play a game. I don't care. It doesn't matter. The more comments, the better, because that gets people involved, and that's all I want.
Just enjoy the game.
Yes, exactly. Well, thank you for coming by, and thank everyone for coming by. I'm going to stop the stream now, and then post my stuff. But thank you guys for stopping by and engaging, and hopefully we'll do it again. Hopefully I'll post it, and hopefully have some more people show up and have some more fun. All right.
Good luck and good night, man.
All right. Take care. Take care of yourself.